Good evening and welcome. Last Wednesday, St. Agnes Cathedral School began its 94th year by welcoming 828 students. We are happy that all of our faculty and staff returned. The summer gave us the opportunity to provide needed repairs and improvements to the facility. Additional security cameras were added to monitor the front entrance, the area behind the south wing and main building, the field and lower parking lot. The roof was replaced on the upper section of the south wing. The stairs in the main building were replaced along with sections of the front walk. A new backstop was erected in the schoolyard. Areas of the building were painted and electrical panels were updated. Mr. Carroll did a wonderful job throughout July and August preparing for a new school year. With the exception of a fallen branch and the loss of a pear tree along Hempstead Avenue, the school weathered Hurricane Irene, the earthquake, and torrential summer rains with no significant issues. This year holds many challenges. The faculty and administration will be embarking upon a new self-study to be reaccredited by the Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools. 2 prior self-studies and subsequent action plans resulted in positive growth and meaningful programs which benefit all of our students. As part of the study, we will be examining and incorporating the new Common Core standards as outlined by New York State and mandated for implementation in 2012-2013. The major changes and emphasis will be in math and reading across the curriculum. Be assured that we will continue to update, to identify areas of strength, areas of weakness, and to prepare our students to be critical thinkers and lifelong successful learners. We will also be addressing the changes in the Eucharistic celebration as specified by the new Roman Missal. These changes will be incorporated the first Sunday of Advent. Academic excellence begins in kindergarten and culminates with our 8th grade graduates. Last year, our 8th graders were awarded 37 scholarships from a variety of Catholic high schools, both on Long Island, in Queens, and in Manhattan. In addition, our students scored very well on the New York State assessments in ELA, math, and science. A chart will be posted on the school website comparing the St. Agnes results with those of Oceanside and Rockville Center students. Children who scored in Level 2 will receive academic intervention services to help them gain the skills needed to become proficient in these areas. This year we have hired a teacher to provide AIS services. She will provide the students with small group instruction to remediate their weaknesses. Unfortunately, we have not received the report to parents from BOCES. They will be forwarded as soon as we get them. The test results will be analyzed and scrutinized to evaluate areas in need of improvement. Once again, modern technology provides information to us as quickly as a touch on a keyboard or a swipe of our finger across a tablet. We encourage you to refer to the school and class websites for information and the parent portal to review your child's progress. If you did not receive your access code for the portal last year, we will have a meeting scheduled for October 14th. All first grade and new parents will need to attend this meeting in order to receive the information needed to access the code. We are embarking upon an exciting program with Molloy College in which iPads will be utilized with our students in the 4th grade special education program. The iPads will be programmed with apps that will address their IEPs. It is our hope that this program will enhance their learning and self-esteem. We know that there is a need for greater respect, acceptance, and inclusion within our school community. This is not limited to our children, but extends to our parents as well. Please extend to our faculty and staff the respect they deserve and acknowledge their hard work and the financial sacrifices they make to teach and work in a Catholic school. Each one is committed to educating your children. If you have a concern, share it with your child's teacher. Please call, as we do not encourage our teachers to respond to you by email. This year we are focusing more attention on the relationships between and among our children. Too often children are excluded, ridiculed, and not accepted. This can occur in very subtle and unobserved ways. The faculty has been asked to be more observant and aware of the dynamics both within and outside their classrooms. Each class will hold a weekly meeting. This will give the students the opportunity to anonymously discuss issues and relationships. Hopefully, these meetings will surface situations that can be resolved in a timely, compassionate manner. For this program to be successful, we need your help. You must monitor your child's use of technology, especially social networking. In addition to Facebook, there are other sites that provide students with the opportunity to denigrate other children and share that message. We also need to be told if you become aware that your child is being harassed. Frequently, we are informed about a situation, but we are not given the freedom to explore or deal with it. This does not result in a positive solution. Please encourage your child to discuss any difficulties with you. Contact the teacher, the guidance counselor, or Ms. Newman and me, so that the issue can be addressed and rectified. In addition, we will emphasize the need for vigilance by the lunch aides during lunch and recess. As a Catholic school community, we are committed to the teachings of the Church, its traditions, and sacramental life. As your child's first and primary teacher, you need to model faith, prayer, compassion, and service in your home. We need to be partners in this effort. What we teach in school must be reinforced and practiced at home. The future of the Church and the good of society depend on you. Studies indicate that without the influence and example of parents who practice their faith, that children, regardless of their education, will follow the example modeled at home. If you do not practice your faith, neither will your children. Every Friday we end the announcements by saying, if you are too busy for God, you are just too busy. Make sure to schedule time on the weekends to attend Mass with your children. It is important for your spiritual development and that of your children. As part of a diocesan movement, the reception of the sacrament of confirmation will be moved to the 9th grade. As a result, our students will not receive confirmation in 7th grade this year. The present 7th grade will be prepared for the sacrament, but will be confirmed in the fall of 8th grade. The present 6th grade will be confirmed in 9th grade. The economic crisis is impacting enrollment and the amount of money we receive from New York State for mandated services and the comprehensive attendance program. The percent for reimbursement has been reduced so that we are steadily losing funds that are due us. In addition, St. Agnes continues to pay the MTA tax with no provision for reimbursement, unlike the public schools. The New York State Catholic Conference lobbies for the interest of Catholic schools and other pertinent issues. Contact Senator Skelos about your concerns and consider joining the New York State Catholic Conference and having your voice be heard. This information may be found on the school website. One of the critical components of our success is the support of our parents. Please consider becoming active members of our parent associations. All information for meetings and events will be posted on the website. We are grateful to Monsignor Koenig, the priest, and parish staff for their support. We are part of a faith-filled, supportive community. With their efforts and a substantial parish subsidy of $385,000, we continue to flourish and have been able to keep tuition affordable. When our school opened in 1917, it was staffed by 4 Amityville Dominicans. From that time on, the Dominican Sisters served in the elementary and high school until it was closed. Our logo features the Dominican cross. This year we are focusing on the Dominican saints and the Dominican charism of prayer, study, community, and preaching. Let us pray to St. Dominic and our patroness, St. Agnes, for a happy, growth-filled school year. Together we can ensure that our children will grow spiritually, intellectually, morally, and socially. Thank you, and we hope you have a very productive evening.